directly or indirectly attributed to the human actions, like the excessive use of aerosols, of fossil fuels, and also the bad use of the land of certain people in the world.
Average temperature, Dallas, Texas, from the year 1961. We intend to build the function that shapes the behavior of the temperature in that place. The first step is to make a scatter plot of this data as shown in the image. We identify it as a cosine function as the coordinates behavior is similar to a cosine function. The next step is to find the symmetry axis, also known as vertical shape, which is graph of the average of the maximum and minimum value. In this case, the equation of the symmetry axis is y equals 61.8. This value is the letter t in the cosine function, the first vertical transformation.
The amplitude shapes how much the graph shrinks or stretches. We graph it by subtracting the symmetry axis from the maximum and from the minimum value as well. The graph has an amplitude of 20.9 units, and it is represented by the letter A. Since the amplitude has a positive value, it means that this function is a positive cosine. Next, we find the period, which is the number of units from the start of the graph to its end, which in this case is 12 units, as well as the number of months in a year.
And the first horizontal transformation, we are going to find it by using our period, that it is the letter B. So what we're going to do is, using the formula, we're going to put our period under 2 pi, so then we simplify and we get pi over 6. So this is our letter B. Transformation is the phase shift, which in our formula is the letter C. And the way to find it, since this is a cosine positive function, we are going to check our maximum value, that it is the red point on there, and from how many units to the z-axis it is. So here we can see that there are 8 units, so the value of c is 8.
Once we have all the values, we can write the cosine function down. The general equation of a cosine function is this. So we have to substitute the values of the letters found respectively. Here, 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 and here. The cosine function for this graph equals to this. The value of A is positive, so this means this cosine function is positive and the graph stretches vertically. The letter B equals to pi over 6, and since this value is between 0 and 1, the graph stretches horizontally. The value of C equals to 8 units to the right from the y-axis to the maximum value. So in the function it has to be with a negative sign. Finally, this function shifts vertically 61.8 units upwards as the symmetry axis equals to 61.8 units.